Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. I know the train system kind of sucked today, so I'm really happy that all of you came. Allison, can you get away from the camera, please? Your head's right in the way. So guys, I'm going to present to you the work of True and Kirk today. It's the work you see on the walls in this gallery. I'm going to give you guys a presentation on her work. Guys, with that, please check your phones whenever you feel any kind of discomfort. Like what you want, take pictures of who you want, pay no attention to me whatsoever. It doesn't really matter anyway. Do what thou wilt. I met True and Kirk on Christmas Day. Yeah, Christmas Day. There it is, people trying to grab things. That's what Christmas Day kind of is all about. People grabbing things. Not other people, but things themselves, right? Here's more images of people in Christmas time. There's Prada. You guys familiar with Prada? They're big contributors to the art world. They buy, they have a big collection, the Prada collection. With that, I met True and Kirk on Christmas Day. Why is that important? Because what we did on Christmas Day was not go shopping, but watch the film Moonlight.
Monday.
With that. Now with that, we had honey chicken afterward. This is Lucy. You guys know why I'm showing Lucy? You guys familiar with Lucy from I Love Lucy?
Because you're Cuban and she's married to him.
No, kind of, in a strange way. Here's Lucy again. Funny story about I Love Lucy. I once had sexual relations with a gallerist, and she one time told me, when you come inside me, can you say, Lucy, I'm home, right? I didn't even get it. I was just like, what are you talking about? And she was like, like Ricky Ricardo, Lucy, I'm home. And I was like, I didn't know how to feel about it. I had no idea how to feel about this. And then I said, Lucy, I'm home. I did it. And fuck it, man, whatever. Who cares? I did it. Again, Lucy. Picture of Lucy. Lucy, I'm home. This is a doll of Lucy, which also kind of reminds me of True and Kirk. Truan's over there, guys, by the way. Again. Easter, right? The Easter Bunny. You guys love Easter and or the Easter Bunny? That's not even a phrase. I take that back. It just kind of looks similar. I was going to say some shit that didn't make sense. With that, what's that? Well, that's a dead rabbit. That's what we all look like on the inside. One day our flesh won't be able to hold the inside of us anymore, and it'll just spill out and look sort of like this dead rabbit. And then sometimes we have kids, right? Sometimes. You guys know what that is? This performance specifically is called, anyone out there? How to Explain Pictures to a Dead Hare. Lucy, again. Lucy, I'm home. Sometimes we have kids, rabbits, right? Okay. Again, sometimes you're gathered in a small space in some kind of weird performance, right? With that, this is an apartment exhibition. You guys ever been to apartment exhibitions before? We're in one right now. This is an apartment exhibition, and this is one right now. The people that put this one together are, right, Adriana Rubinstein. You guys know who that is? Anyone out there know who that is? She's the director of Canada and a painter. With that, here it is. These are the Horts. You guys know who the Horts are? Yeah, well, here they are. They're tweeting her show. No? That's what can happen at an apartment show. This is what it looked like. Pretty conservative. It's an artist-run space, and they're all kind of just normal things. Right? No different than any other gallery. With that, here's another space. Artist space. You guys familiar with artist space? Again, what's this? Essex Flowers, guys? No, it's Serena Spallings. So what happens eventually to the artist-run space? Well, they have these big parties, man. This is a big party at Locust Projects. Well, not at Locust Projects, but for Locust Projects in a parking lot. Yeah, okay. So that's the only artist here. Everyone else is like benefactors and people that donate money to places. So the artist-run space eventually becomes this thing with like a board and these weird parties that we don't go to anyway, right? Here's another party. Who are these people, huh? Lots of artists in this crowd, right? Shit, no, there's not. It's all the benefactors for the artist-run space. Artists have nothing to do with it now at this point. Who are these people? Some people know who these people are. Someone in the crowd always knows who they are. So what's that? This brings us to this, the South Bronx, the Piano District, luxury, right? All these kind of things. So the fun thing about this project that was put together by a specific collector, right? The fun thing about this project is it kind of skipped the artist-run space model as like a gentrifier model, right? So instead of like going to like let's give artists studio spaces and let's give them an exhibition. It just skipped that shit and went right to the party. It just had a big fucking party. It skipped the artist run space. There's Swiss there. What's up, Swiss? How you doing? Sponsored by Bacardi, Swiss, by the way. Sponsored by Bacardi. It was called No Commission, and that was hilarious. It's pretty rad. Thanks, Swiss. With that, here's the big ass party, right? They skipped the whole fucking show thing and the years of like getting like exhibitions together for artists run spaces and went right for a party instead. And they kind of succeeded, but did not at all. Again, here's the party again. Right, so the Bronx, they went straight to a party. Skipped the whole artist run space kind of nonsense. It's just a party, right? Artist run space as like this kind of like a capitalist nomad for rich people. Yeah, we probably are. Here's an example of what happens to artist run spaces eventually. They just skip it. You get cool shit like this, right? Look at that. Look at her skirt. Can you believe that? That actually happened. You want to know something else that's kind of crazy about that image? And this following one is that it's before Trump got elected, actually. I wonder why we're here in this moment, right? Weird, right? How about that? So you know what they're trying to do there, right? They're imitating a past of the Bronx where like homeless people heated their hands on giant trash cans. So those things got used as art objects for a party. Fucking A. Brilliant, right? Art is fucking cool. It's smart. You know why it's art? Because it's hard to understand how someone could do that. It's almost exactly like art. Look at this. Isn't she pretty? Right? With this background here. Fucking A. How urban is that? In the Bronx. They skipped the artist run space thing and went straight to this guy. I don't even know what's going on here. It's just funny as hell, though, right?
What about the bullet-ridden car?
It's the bullet-ridden car back there. Emmy, who's that artist that did that?
Lucian Smith.
Lucian Smith, who's from the what? Point is, yeah, we're all complicit in this environment is the point I'm trying to bring up, right? All of us are just kind of part of it, including this exhibition right here. We're all just kind of the part of this weird thing, this weird art object, right? What the fuck are we doing anyway in this whole kind of thing? What are we after? What are we after with this apartment show? Well, let me tell you what I'm after specifically. Look at this cool ass shirt. I want this shirt. Whatever I do in the like arts, I actually just want this like cool ass like Kurt Cobain shirt. So what are we actually doing here? Well, if you guys bring me to your apartment in the near future, I can do an apartment show just like this one. That's right. And we can have more of these exhibitions where I talk about these things and we show artworks in your apartment. Invite strangers that might not know each other to get to know each other and talk about this cool ass picture. A lot, right? Guys, this is Luke Skywalker. You guys familiar with Luke Skywalker? So with that, thank you guys for the presentation. It's been great showing you these kind of things. There's a really long vortex. You're just going into the past, right? The past. It's my ex-wife, my son, and me. Thank you all for coming. I hope all of you enjoy your time here. Have more Jell-O shots. Hopefully you guys will have me back into one of your apartments in the near future where I can further this discussion of art and artist run spaces. Thank you. Have more Jell-O shots. I'm going to repeat this performance the whole night. So as you get drunker, it gets weirder.